It's a special place called the
I'm not telling you the name yet. You just have to wait here. Not telling you the name yet. You just have to wait for the
Ducks. It's called the William Street Swap Shop. It's called the William Street Swap Shop.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. It's a pleasure to be here today. It's a Friday.
Welcome to the
Looking forward
William
to the weekend.
Street Swap Shop. It's a place of healing and understanding,
That's right.
and we welcome you to come in and take a break from your day, feel peace and serenity among other viewers as we show you their gently used items and explore each other's emotions and the nature of being a human and the nature of friendships, relationships with other people, with your friends, with strangers. It's all part of the mix on the William Street Swap Shop.
That's correct. Today we are like a digital Band-Aid. You watch us on the stream, you're not feeling well, we're here to brighten up your day and increase the sunshine. It's sunny outside, it's hot, you're in an air-conditioned room, I hope. Taking it easy. If you're outside working and watching this on an iPad, we applaud you. But we're here to make everything just a little bit more brighter today and just have a positive outlook, positive vibes your way.
And if you are outside watching it on an iPad, get under a tree, get a little shade. It's easier to crank the brightness up on your screen.
Right.
And then get under a tree and you can watch it from there.
Hey, what are you watching?
Oh, just some, it's a streaming content I like.
Yeah, well, it looks great. The host on the left with the glasses looks really handsome.
That's what I'm talking about.
He's pretty good.
Great. Well, keep up the good work. You're doing a great job at this site. And enjoy the shade. I'm going to head back into the office.
We're like the two guys at the construction site who twist the pole to say stop or slow.
Right.
And that was our break where we got to talk to each other.
I got to get back to it. But send me a link. I'd like to check it out.
This is the William Street Swap Shop. It's available on adultswim.com/streams. And my name is Matt.
My name is Zach.
And it's a deal.
It's a deal. That was in perfect timing with the music break.
We should try to time it like that.
Right. About a minute, 2 minutes of talking, and then, yeah. Well, and since yesterday, I feel actually really great. I see people in chat. Zach got demoted yesterday. It's true. I said that I love doing this show and working on this job so much that you could even demote me and cut my pay. They did it.
But he took it really well. He's been a very good sport about it. And the community, I've noticed, has really rallied around you and been very supportive of you in this time.
That's
and
correct.
I think that was really cool.
Yeah, absolutely. So thank you so much for supporting me. And I just look forward to moving ahead and doing a great show from here until they replace us with Clipbait, the new coupon clipping show, where they also go fishing and talk about fishing.
It's an extreme couponing / fishing show called Clipbait.
Right. Probably will be a big hit coming months, but until then, we'll be doing the swap shop.
Well, I think you're still doing a great job, and I think in a way that the demotions actually improved your performance in a lot of ways, and you've had a great attitude about it.
Thank you. Well, I'm hoping to, prove myself, and then maybe in a few weeks, get back up to where I was, and then in a few months after that, get a raise. That would be cool. Big raise, big support.
You've been doing your new job for about 24 hours now.
Correct.
Should we jump right into? You did a little. We were looking on your Snapchat and we found.
Really?
Yeah. Zach's been documenting some of his new tasks on Snapchat.
Well, I put everything
and one of the younger staff members saw it.
Oh, wow.
And they just downloaded it.
Oh, great. Well, I didn't think this would be. I mean, I guess I'm not ashamed to show it. I usually Snapchat pretty much my every day, all my activities. So it might be a little boring, but I guess it's worth taking a look at.
Yeah, that'd be cool if you guys are into that. Let's roll it.
Hey everyone, Zach here. Not sure if you've heard, but I've been demoted, and this is my new office now in the storage closet. But it's not too bad working in here because we have a lot of supplies, so people come in and ask for items, and I get to interact with them. It's kind of nice. Matt told me to protect the Apple Valley Sparkling Cider. He said that's for special events only and not to drink it, but I'm really tempted to drink it. And I get to do a lot of cool tasks. One of them, they asked me to start organizing these boxes, so looking forward to doing that this afternoon before lunch. I invite my friends to come play ping pong. I sent an evite and just waiting for people to show up. They should be here any second now. I don't mind waiting, get out of my office and just kind of catch some fresh air. Yep, I'll get that taken care of. Absolutely, it's a pleasure working with you two. You do great work. Just a quick business call. I'm gonna check in with one of my really cool friends, Eddie. Eddie, what's going on?
Get back to your storage closet right now. Get in there, go!
Well, that's all the time I got for today. Thanks for tuning in. I'm still doing great. Just going back to my office now, so see you later. It's just a small bite,
Yeah.
Segment into my new life.
Well, you've been such a good sport about this, and I felt so bad when I saw you in the office closet earlier. This is not something that's easy for me, and it's not something I feel super great about, but I did a little soul searching last night, and before I even knew what was happening, I was putting some pen to paper and just putting some words together that I wanted to share with you and the audience.
It's a handwritten note.
If you guys will indulge me in this, it's just got to do this. All right, here we go. Friends, viewers, members of the swap community, and most of all, my co-host Zach. Recent events have taken place on the William Street Swap Shop, of which I am not proud. While I have strived to treat all members of our community with dignity and integrity, I realize I've fallen short in regards to the one person closest to me, Zachary Alexander White. On yesterday's show, in an attempt to fit in with the cool crowd, I took actions that led to the demotion of my friend and the permanent dislocation and damage of his Cadillac DeVille, a car that had been named one of the best in its class in 1994 by J.D. Power and Associates. I now realize that my actions did not make me seem cool or big, and in fact have done the opposite. It is never cool or acceptable to betray your friends. Sure, Zach isn't perfect, and yes, he did ask to be demoted, and yes, he did park illegally, and yes, he does seem to think the rules don't apply to him, and sure, he does seem to have a lack of respect for people who've worked here longer and maybe know more than him, and yes, his constant tardiness demonstrates a selfish disinterest in the time and needs of others, and sure, his refusal to wear sunscreen keeps his loved ones in a state of constant worry. But this does not give me the right to make him feel bad or destroy his career and car. So today, from the bottom of my heart, I would like to apologize to you, Zach, and I'd like to make an even bigger apology to you, our viewers. Your comments in the chat helped me realize just how far I've fallen. With your help, I hope to climb back up to a level of respect and trust in the swap shop community. In love and healing, Matthew Alfonso Hutchinson. I want to give you this for your wall.
Thank you. That means a lot to me. That's all. Those are the only words I have. Today's a healing day. So thank you so much, Matt. I feel better. Yesterday I went home and had a rough day, but this has lifted my spirits. Thank you so much. Your handwriting is very legible.
I
And
pride myself on that.
I thought you used a lot of great words, so thank you.
If you guys want to get a little social media hashtag starting, we're going to hashtag it undemote Zach. I've talked to some of the higher ups, and I think we're going to try to get him his old job back, if not even a higher position.
Oh, wow. Hashtag undemote Zach.
Or remote Zach. We couldn't decide. But
It's
yeah,
up to you.
undemote sounds good.
Undemote.
Undemote Zach.
Okay. That almost sounds like I'm a superhero. Undemote. My first name's Undemote. My last name is Zach.
How about that?
Well, I'm happy to be in the William Street Swap Shop, and I'm glad that we got that off the table right off the bat.
Yeah, I wanted to get it. It had to be said, and I wanted to sort of clear the air,
Right. I'll try and do better in my other life here at work and try and strive to be the best partner in the swap shop and to be the best for you who's watching. It's not easy coming in here, and especially after yesterday, watching my car get towed and finding out on live stream. I actually met a friend the night before and said, yeah, you should check out the swap shop. It's a really big deal. I'm a producer on it. And they watched and tuned in, and yesterday I had to go home and tell them, sorry, that wasn't an episode you should have seen.
It's tough.
But now I'm going to tell them, hey, watch today, because they apologized. I'm back on top.
Undemote, yeah.
Right.
Undemote Zach on Twitter's got 3 posts.
Right.
It's a slowly trending hashtag. This is the William Street Swap Shop. We've got that behind us.
Right.
We love to swap your used items for other viewers' used items. And we do that every day, 5 days a week.
Monday through Friday.
Monday
We're
through
only
Friday.
open 1 to 2 p.m. You can see it on Yelp. Those are our only business hours. Log into Yelp. I promise you we're there. Search it up. But here's a look at our items in the swap shop. How this works is you send us emails at williams.swap@gmail.com of an image of your choosing of something in your home that you're willing to part with, or something that someone has given to you or might say you can have someday at some point, and you send the image in and we make a swap for it. Other people will send their images in and we match them together. It's like a dating app for your items.
Your items. That's a great way to describe it.
Thank you.
Let's get into some of the new stuff. We talked about these helicopters yesterday. We did not get to the award and personal organizer from Joel.
Wow.
This award is for the Ampt 100 in 100 2011. What could that even mean? I like it. You hear like 20 under 20,
right.
30 under 30.
Right.
But 100 in 100.
100 maybe
People in 100 places.
Right.
It's not very remarkable.
maybe the person Joel received this award because he went to 100 places with 100 other people on a bus. They survived, and they made this wishbone.
Maybe
trophy.
it's like latitudinal line 100, and then you go to 100 places and sell stuff there
Right.
as a salesman.
Well, maybe the item next to it is the key to how he achieved this award. Maybe that's the ticket. It's a Sharp YO290P, a YO290P personal organizer.
It's got some interesting things going on here because it's a personal organizer, but it's also an English-Spanish word translator.
Right.
So if you're just organizing word translations, I guess that's what you use this for.
It's got a backlight. It's always important to have on an electronic device, especially if you're starting to use it in a dark, dimly lit office. But the most important thing I think on this is that it's got 768 kilobytes of memory.
I also was going to mention the 768 kilobytes of memory. That's 0.78 megabytes of memory.
Right.
So what you're going to do with that is you get your favorite 5 sentences of text, keep them stored in there. Very, very useful item.
It's a list. You put your items in. Keep a small, short list. It keeps you restrained from making too big of a list.
Yeah.
My first time I ever went to a
Do
organizing
like
class.
half a grocery list.
Right.
Put it down in there. Take it to the store.
They said, Zach, this is too much. Go get. That's probably what the Ampt Award is for. 100 grocery items in 100 visits.
I like New Jewels.
To Kroger. They gave them, you're amped up. Here, have an Ampt energy drink. And also, you're
How
the
about that?
100th person to buy 100 groceries here.
How about that?
I like that.
Right. And it looks like the text is underneath it is kind of blocking the features of the item, but it looks like it comes with a USB cord, and you can save your grocery list to a floppy disk. You can carry this around in your pocket. It fits in your pocket. It's about the size of an iPhone 6. It's a great tool to have, and it must have must have been the key, similar to National Treasure when they find out where the Declaration of Independence, what is on the back of it, the secret note Thomas Jefferson wrote. This is the key that they used, the personal organizer.
I'm just going to go ahead and say I love everything about this swap. You have a nice wood grain, like the composition is just really great. You got the wood grain desk.
Right.
The award that has such a level of mystery to it. What does the shape symbolize? Is that like unity between two people? I don't know.
It almost looks like
100 and 100.
Yeah, two people hugging, almost like resting like swans, and resting their necks on each other.
And then you have this nice tweed wallpaper in the background and this sharp item with an interesting wireframe space horizon. Isn't Ampt an energy drink? Do you think it was for selling 100 energy drinks?
That could be it. Or purchasing, the first person to purchase 100 in 2011. It was when they launched it, and they said whoever buys the first 100, every time you bought an Ampt energy drink, they would take down your social security number, your email, your home address, and your phone number. And once they found out that person did indeed buy 100 drinks, they sent you this award. And that's probably what Joel used the personal organizer for.
To keep track.
Okay, I bought 1 Ampt on July 1st. Probably gonna buy 2 more Ampt, one for after dinner tonight, and one for tomorrow morning when I wake up. Put that in. Okay, that's July 7th. And then I'm anticipating to buy at least 3 more Ampts this weekend at the grocery store. So that puts me at a total of 6 Ampts in the week.
Yeah.
At this rate, I'll have 100 amps in no time. And then someone says, "Hey, Joel, you gonna come to the show tonight?" And then I said, "Yeah, I'll bring my amp." And they're like, "You don't play music?" "Yeah, of course. It's just a music joke. I'm talking about I'll bring my energy drink, so I stay up late to see the concert because I usually have to go to bed like around 11.
And then he says, "But what about your amp?" Or I thought you were playing.
No,
You have to explain the whole joke over again. I was thinking maybe it's 100 Ampt energy drinks
right.
that he gave to people with a fever of 100.
Oh,
And then you say, I got energy drink fever.
Ooh, it's sizzling.
and it knocked their temperature down to like 98 degrees, and he got the award. That's that's probably what it is. Don't even look it up. We'll just assume that's what it is. Actually, that's probably right too, because Ampt energy drink, I believe, is spelled with a D. But the AMPT, amp, it's like, hey, you tit for temperature.
For temperature.
Right. Or thermometer. And then you put your mouth, each person puts their mouth on the end of one of those, and you blow. And in unison, you create the perfect body temperature for a human.
So let's move on to the next item.
That's a great item. Thank you for sending it in, Joel. If you'd like to swap for it, it's available to swap. Send in
This is the
anything.
Calvin and Hobbes cologne.
We talked a little
Calvin
bit about
Hobbes
this.
and cologne. There was a different assortment of cologne that came with the book in the earlier potential swap.
This one's a Wild Country cologne. Look at it. It's in the shape of an old Ford Model T.
I didn't believe him back in the day when he said he collected colognes, but I think Visk has actually put out about 7 or 8 different colognes for swap or aftershave. So
He had a Sherlock Holmes one, I believe, or Swan at one point. I'm actually interested just in this car cologne. I think it'd be great to use as a cologne, but also when it's done to put other stuff in it. Maybe even put I use a crock pot a lot, so when I'm done, when I have the food ready, maybe leftover chili. When I run out of bowls, we're always running out of storage containers at my home for food. A lot of leftovers. So put the rest of the chili in this Model T. Oh yeah, honey, there's more chili in the Model T. Just go ahead and get it out of the fridge. You can take it to work with you, because you know it's like a car.
I also noticed on this one the scale coin is a 50-cent piece, which in a way throws off most sense of scale because you would think of a quarter being there traditionally.
Right.
You don't see the 50-cent pieces often, so things look smaller than they are. They're actually a little bigger because the coin is bigger.
Right. It's just a lot of great proportions on this shot.
How much cologne do you go through in like a week?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I think I've explained my method before. I spray it on me like a heart on my left side of my chest. So I'd probably say I go through the little samples they give you at the department stores. I go through at least a sample probably every 3 or 4 days. So I go back up to the Macy's and grab another sample. I never run out of cologne. That's a little life hack.
How about that?
When I go to the mall and they say, do you have 15 minutes to get made over?
Right.
And I say yes. I always do. And I get my crow's feet areas tapped on. I get scented on my sweater area. And I ask them to just give me a little extra eyebrow. My eyebrows are very thin. I like to widen them with the makeup, like about twice as high.
We're
Then I give a very polite kiss on the lips to the makeup lady and go down to sharper image.
We were actually, Matt, I was going to bring this up in private, but I think on the show we should consider there's my cousin has an available space at the mall. We should consider opening up a swap shop just right in the mall. It'd be great to work there. Yeah, well, kiosk. We're close to the Sbarro Pizza, and one of my favorite stores. Go to the vitamin store and get all the supplements I need, and just kind of hang out for about an hour or two and just talk about my workout routine.
I've seen you when you miss your vitamins, and it's not fun.
Right.
It's really testy.
Yeah.
Starts writing angry emails to people.
I'm a vitaholic.
You're gonna want some of this.
Give me them vitamins. You're taking muscle supplements? Nah. I just need this vitamin B. It gives me a lot of energy. Maybe drink it with an Ampt. We'll go to the mall and we'll figure it out. It's a cheap, great business opportunity. If you'd like to get in with us on ground floor, we'll open up a Kickstarter swap shop at Lenox Mall in Buckhead, Georgia. Atlanta, Buckhead, Georgia. It's the great place to be. It's the cool place, Matt, to see people and be seen.
I remember when I was 12 or so, maybe a little younger, I got taken. My parents didn't know, but a friend of the family took me to an R-rated movie at Lenox Mall.
Oh.
It was called Teachers. I think it was the first time I saw nudity in a movie. It was rated R.
When was this?
I will never forget it. I was younger. I mean, I was probably like 5.
Oh,
I was
wow.
way too young for an R-rated
Whoa.
movie.
A friend of your parents took you?
We thought he was a friend.
Hey, that would be great. That's what I do if I ever get to watch my nephews or family members. Hey, I got the perfect place to take your kid, Lenox Mall. There is no telling who you'll find at Lenox Square,
Saw CeeLo there once.
right?
Whoa.
I saw a Young Thug there actually. He's a popular rapper now at the Apple
Yeah.
Store getting a new MacBook.
Nice.
Yeah. That's just a small celebrity story for you. I know who Young Thug is.
I saw the old CEO of Turner, president,
Oh,
there one time.
just shopping.
Yeah,
There's a great grooming store there. You can get like the art of shaving, I think it's called.
yeah.
You just learn all the tricks of the trade.
Do you guys have a mall store you like at Lenox or any other mall? Give us a call, 413-961-4263.
Sorry, we need to invite
Which
you in.
spot at the mall do you like to go to?
Right.
What do you do there?
Right.
And what celebrities have you seen at that mall?
And what do you usually like to eat there when you get there? Do you like the pretzel, pizza, or a taco? Or a cinnamon twist? Or a cookie. Those are good too. A lot of treats at the mall. Do you participate in any activities? Do you like to do the trampoline jump at the end of one of the wings or right in front of the Sears? That's up to you. You call in and let us know. And also, would you be interested in funding our store if we opened up a store in a mall?
We'll have the kiosk will just be one big Dell computer monitor and then all the JPEGs we've received.
Right.
And then we just stand there and grab people's arms as they walk by and don't let it go. Make them look at it. And then they say, "You're hurting me." And then you remember.
want some of this.
And you let go and you say, "Oh God, oh my God, I'm so sorry." Does that sound like a business you'd like to get into?
Like a unique
Give
experience.
us a call.
And for the
413-961-4263. No.
Call from
For the most part, this is what our store would look like at the mall. Though.
Yeah.
We're in
That's
you're
just a
in the
rough
digital store.
concept, but we'll
Come on in.
come on into the swap
Hello,
shop.
this is Northside Towing of Atlanta. I'm calling to speak to Zach White.
Hey, yeah, this is Zach.
Northside Tony.
Yeah.
All
Hi,
right,
Northside.
Come on
Tony.
in.
This is Zach. Come on.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, we had recently towed a white Cadillac that belonged to you yesterday, but we had a problem going up 75 northbound to our shop. The Cadillac actually rolled off the back of the truck. But I have some bad news for you. Yesterday when we took the vehicle,
Yeah.
we have a legal document that says we are allowed to salvage any parts from the car. So it looks like it's okay. You're not going to get your car back.
What do you mean? It just fell off?
It fell off, and what was left, we did salvage the rest of the vehicle.
So what you salvaged? Is it for me? So is it drivable?
No,
Oh.
it's in complete pieces right now.
Will Zach be receiving any kind of check from your company or the insurance company, or?
Right. I mean, I was planning on when I got paid to come up and get it in a few weeks.
Well, the document that was signed yesterday said it was okay to salvage any parts from the vehicle when it was in our possession. So that means we could take the entire car if we need.
Are you guys
don't
on
remember.
Yelp? This doesn't sound like a very reputable towing
Right.
company.
I'm just kidding. It's virtual pizza.
Oh.
Oh
virtual
my
pizza.
God, he had us
What a
going.
silly joke. I thought you were a real tow truck
Oh.
driver.
Ready to believe it.
Gotcha.
Dang.
It sounds so authoritative.
Yeah, I really thought it sounded real legit. You knew the highway and everything.
Well,
Yeah,
those
I
things are
Googled
back
it.
in the stable. I can allow you to pet them.
Yeah. Hey, congratulations on the demotion, Zach. I'm proud of you.
Oh, well, you know what? I don't know if it's something to congratulate yourself with, but thank you. I was actually thinking,
No
because of
matter-
Matt's apology letter, I might stop by the old DQ tonight and grab an ice cream cake to celebrate.
He's got the remotion.
Will you buy me a
way.
dip cone?
Right. Remotion.
I'll come
Hashtag
if you give me a
remote
dip cone.
Zach. Hashtag undemote Zach.
We're gonna have some. We're gonna go out for remotion chai later.
Right.
The standard drink of when you get undemoted.
Just a nice relaxing beverage to
Just
have.
a nice warm chai.
Right.
Loads of sugar.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Me, I'm a chai guy, is what I say.
Yes, you are. That's how we met at the chai bar.
Right. Not shy, chai. Because I love to talk with
Mhm.
people. I'll talk with you for 2 or 3 hours at a party. Sometimes I'll go to a party
Love
and
it.
talk to one person there, but I come away with a strong one-person connection.
I noticed something about you. Whenever we get off the phone, you always text me right after we say bye, like you can't get enough.
Right? I'm always grateful and thankful that you call in.
Yeah.
I always like it when
I
people
love
have
it.
friends and support me, and hearing your voice, it's nice to hear a friendly voice in the swap shop.
That's right.
Virtual Pizza, since you can't join us later, would you like to make a chai sipping sound that we can record and I can play back for Zach when we're all having chai?
Yeah, I would love to do that.
All right, let me run my audio recorder into my headphones, and you make
Okay.
the chai sound.
Here we go. Hot. That's some good chai.
And now
Is that
tell
good?
Zach about what kind of hourly wage you think he's going to make at his new title.
Your new title.
Between sips.
Let me get my prop. Here we go. I know you enjoyed getting that $10 an hour, Zach, but with the demotion, it looks like you're back to $7.75.
Well, I think I can make do. Atlanta's rising costs in the city, though, but something they didn't factor in, I think. But, I'm resilient. I'll be fine. Have some money in savings.
That's good. It's always nice to have a second plan B.
Thank you.
And now, so it really seems like you're there. Remark on the quality of the chai.
Not a big fan of this chai, honestly. It's a little too strong for my taste.
Oh, you think so? This is pretty good chai. I like this.
This is the best chai in the
Right.
town, man. What are you talking about? This is the best chai. Everyone agrees.
Well,
This
I'm
is
not
actually-
everyone.
How about that?
I am.
Chai shop is
A
called
chai guy.
Chai City, but it's not in Chicago. That's the parentheses of the shop. We're not a Chicago shop. Stop asking for Chicago dogs.
It's Chi-Town Chai,
Right.
not from Chicago.
Right. It's just
is
Atlanta.
the name of the place.
Right.
Well, Virtual Pizza,
Not-
thanks for calling.
I think
Yeah.
it's just the decorations in this place I'm not a fan of.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I got
the
poor taste.
ambience and atmosphere in some places can really not do it for people and turn them off.
The old gas station pumps, you don't like those?
Not a fan. Not a fan of the stale cigarette smell. I think it kind of got my palate off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Well,
went into the bathroom earlier, and I can still kind of taste the air freshener they had in there too.
it's not for everybody, but it's one of my favorite spots to come and get work done. They have the strongest Wi-Fi and it's free.
Nice.
You don't need a password.
You guys are trying to kick me off the phone, so I want to go now.
No,
We have a great weekend.
we'll talk all weekend.
Thank you, Virtual Pizza.
Call us back when the show's
Yeah.
over, and Zach will stay
I'll
on the line
text you
with
again
you
afterwards.
for the whole weekend. And you guys can talk
Yeah,
about
that sounds great.
yeah, just different things about Zach's different warranties he has on his electronics.
Yeah. I think a few of them are about to expire, so if you'd like to take a trip out to Circuit City this weekend, we'll do it. And renew
I love
some
that place.
warranties.
I like the old dollar bin for the CDs.
Right. Get a new wall mount for my 4K TV.
I'm looking for some Kenny G records if they have them.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll try
I'm
to
a-
find you one this weekend when we'll swap
I'm a
you
big
for
Kenny
it.
G fan.
Absolutely.
Wow, there's
Oh,
a blast
Yeah, I
from
haven't
that.
heard Jazzy in a while.
Sweet,
I
smooth
like the
jazz.
Kenny G song that goes. That one.
That's a good one.
You almost put me to sleep. That was so nice. I'm gonna want some of that. Oh yeah.
Well,
Love
thanks
it.
for being on the show. We
you're-
would let you talk, but we got a
Right, we got a
guest
few
coming
things we
in.
got to get to.
Oh,
We're
no.
Running
just
out
waiting
of
in the
time.
wings. So thank you so much, Virtual Pizza. A lot of people seem to like you in
Have a
this
good
chat,
weekend.
and they like you for good reasons. You're a good friend. Have a great
I
afternoon.
like
and a
everyone
great
in the chat,
weekend.
and I like you.
Thank you so
You
much.
too, guys. Bye bye.
See ya.
So long.
That was fun.
That was.
He got us going for a sec. I
That's
thought it
right.
really was the tow company, but
So
your
did I.
car, I've been told, is in okay shape.
Good. It had me going for a minute where I thought Northside Towing. Okay, that's not too far from here.
It's legit.
And
It's
it
a real
happened,
place.
Yeah.
I got towed by them one time, actually. But as you guys know, Zach's car, it's a 1994 Cadillac DeVille.
Yep.
It was named Best in its Class by J.D. Power and Associates.
Great car. Runs
and
great.
It retains its value very well from year to year. I did some research on it when I was writing my apology letter.
Hmm.
So we wouldn't let anything happen to it. We'll get it back for you.
Thank you, Matt.
We have something exciting now.
Absolutely.
It's a trip to what we call the Platinum Collection, where
Let's
we
go to
bring
the-
on. Let's roll the Platinum intro. All right. Welcome to the Platinum
Come on in.
Collection.
Thanks for having me. I didn't know I would be deemed platinum worthy.
You're platinum worthy today and every day.
Thanks, guys.
No problem.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you both.
Nice to see you.
It's a guest appearance.
Right?
It is a guest
Special
appearance.
guest appearance from Chris. He's an employee here. You recognize him from some of our streams. Very popular.
And because I feel like you're a cash dog like we like to be, I'm sitting
Definitely.
with my chair backwards, you guys. I
Should
don't know
we
if
all
you can
do
see
it?
this.
Or
It's
is
a
it
little
not? Is
bit-
it just you're cool to do
Sort of like, you know.
Can
No
I
big
slouch
deal.
a little bit? Can
Yeah,
I get a little,
go for it.
just
Bro, just shroud it.
cool.
Shrub it.
Just shredding this pose.
it? I'm just going to relax and stay exactly as I am.
Cool. Well, I had such a good time the last time I was in the shop. I had a wolf mask.
Right?
I
Yeah.
sang a song about
Yeah,
the wolf mask
It's
with you
been
guys.
too long. That was, months ago, maybe.
Months ago.
And I've been kind of looking around trying to figure out, maybe there was something else I'd like to trade. And I traded the wolf mask for a piece of guitar gear called an iPod, which looks like a giant kidney, and it makes lots of good guitar sounds.
It's called an iPod?
Oh no, not iPod. It's called a. I've screwed this up. iPad. What's it called?
It's called a
Mason.
pod.
Pod.
something.
It's called a pod.
Pod effect.
An
No, I thought it was like
iPod.
iPod was,
Yeah, that's
was making a new thing. I said, I'm a tech guy. Where is
It's called pod.
Okay.
A Line 6 pod.
Line
Yeah.
6
And
pod.
so it sits at my desk, and I use it for guitar.
Have you used
Thanks.
it live on stage yet?
Not yet. Not yet. I do have a show tonight.
You think
Can I
you're gonna
plug
test
my
it out?
show?
Sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Atlanta-based viewers
Yeah.
or people ready to
Yeah, if you're-
take a trip.
If you're ready to drive down, we're close to a lot of big cities.
If you live in Alabama
Birmingham,
or South Carolina,
Chattanooga.
just come to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Call
to
it Swap
Venkman's.
Shop. Swap Shop Country.
Right.
Yeah.
It's the surrounding
That's right.
4 states.
It's like the tri-state area.
Yeah.
Venkman's.
Venkman's.
An Old Fourth Ward off of Ralph McGill.
I'll be singing songs for everybody tonight, but I didn't come here to plug the show. I came here to actually show this.
And you know what? Let's have if they want to call in,
If they call in, we
we
can.
can put them on the guest list.
Okay, yeah,
tonight's show.
definitely.
Just 2 people.
Just 2 people.
One
good.
the caller and a guest.
Okay.
Okay.
So first person to call in, 413-961-4263. You're getting on the guest
But they
list.
got to mouth play Kenny G song.
Do you know the words of that song? It's called Songbird.
Oh, so you know? Yeah, you recognize it.
I
So
recognize it. Like I was, yeah. It's like, see me flying above the beach, I'm the songbird.
There's a vocal version of that.
See me flying high above, I'm the songbird. Yeah, it's kind of a rare lyrical
sounds
version.
great.
Most people know the Kenny G version, but
Yeah.
if you dig a little, like I did,
Oh,
you'll
so
hear the.
that's a cover of an
Yeah, it's a
existing
cover.
song.
Wow.
And it's about the songbird.
I read this article a long time ago, and I hope this is interesting enough to say on the show. There's like a custom in Japan where when they play a certain Kenny G song at stores, people know it's time to leave.
Oh.
It's like accepted within. I'm not making this up. Google it.
So when they say, oh,
They say a certain Kenny G song, when they play it, it's like a polite cultural thing to say, now it's time for you to leave our store.
Wow. And now it's time to have accept a caller. Come on into the William Street Swap Shop. Get in here and join us at the table.
I can't open the door.
It's all right. Here.
No, I really. I can't
It's open. I got it. It's open. Come on in.
Come on in.
That was easy.
It's open. You're more than welcome to pull up a seat.
All right. I'm in now. I'm okay.
Good.
So what's happening?
Are you wanting to get on this guest list, or are you just calling about something else?
I don't know if it's worth to get it on the guest list, to be honest.
What?
Oh, it's worth it.
I don't know if it's worth. Is it worth it?
Absolutely.
Do you not like crowds, or are you okay with
I
public
know.
places?
What is it? Is this a recommendation?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a huge one. I mean, if you remotely like music that you know, I'll be singing
Oh,
I'll be
yeah.
songs, all the songs you know. Name it. What's your favorite band?
Are you a member of the Rolling Stones?
No, but I inhabit Mick Jagger's soul every time I get on stage.
There you go. You got the moves. Like,
I got the moves
Jack.
like
All right.
like him.
That sounds good.
What
Yeah.
what kind of music are you into, my friend?
I'm into real African type vibe. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's you
Like
know how
Paul
they sing
Simon.
that,
Right.
like,
Yeah. What are you wearing right now? Anything?
clothes. I'm wearing clothes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Solid,
Gotta wear
solid choice.
A dress
gonna
shirt
want some of
or just like a t-shirt?
Do you want to tell us about a memory of a mall when you saw a celebrity or a shop you like to
Oh,
go there?
I'll tell you, that Robert Pattinson guy from those Twilight movies. He was in one of my malls once. It was a real rundown mall, you know.
Wow.
He signed an autograph. Yeah.
Yeah. Were you a Twilight fan at the time?
No, I don't like Twilight. You a Twilight fan?
No, but I say that I like the vampires better than when there was the team vampire thing. I'm more of a vampire guy.
I'm actually a fan.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. That's good. That's real. That's real stuff.
I really like the movies. I like the crowds that it generates. I like the people that get excited at the fanfare. I think it's great to be excited about something.
I've been to the shooting locations
Oh wow!
out in Forks, Washington.
Is it everything you'd imagine it would be?
It was overcast.
Wow.
It was nice.
It was very vampire-y.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
like Olympic Peninsula
Right,
area.
yeah, it's
I've been
beautiful.
out
Beautiful
that way.
country, yeah. Just it's worth it just to watch the movies alone for the location.
Right.
Not to mention some of the actors and actresses. They're talented, very talented.
Caller, thank you for calling. We only have a few minutes left, so we gotta.
Are you based in
hang up
Atlanta?
on
Did you want to try and get on the list, or you're just joshing us?
He's not serious about
Not
it. no.
serious?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not even on this planet. Yeah, what are you?
Oh, okay,
Oh,
fair
okay.
enough. That's if you're an alien visitor, we welcome you. And but sorry, we got to
He
get a
had
real
kinda like
human
a-
on the guest list.
Like a Dennis Hopper vibe.
Right.
He was like
Right.
an easy rider. He's on a motorcycle.
Yeah.
I pictured him in a
Ah,
rain
man.
slicker, but it's not raining.
Yeah.
Like he's just wearing out to be a goof.
Right.
Yeah. He's like a Paddington bear.
Yeah, like a
kinda.
Paddington Bear sword.
So let's talk about this platinum
This is really exciting.
collection item.
Since I do have a number of action figures on my desk, but one of them always arouses the most interest from people stopping by. It is
Wow.
this is a Dennis Miller talking action figure.
Wow, this is at the peak of his career, it looks like.
Yeah.
By the tie, we're thinking maybe like 1999.
Well, I'd say this is after he became a political commentator.
Okay.
So maybe it
Early.
was from the Century.
Yeah.
And not only does it, look like Dennis Miller, but he says things too, which
He's got his famous tagline on the box.
yeah,
Of
well,
course,
he has.
it's just my opinion. I could be wrong.
Yeah, there's lots of great things
Yeah.
written on here. Like if you want to read those.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Does he still have batteries? Does he?
Yeah, he has batteries, but say you have like you have your Hannity and your Limbaugh action figures,
Right.
and then you can put Dennis Miller next to him, and he says stuff. So
Wow.
we'll see if I can get him to, because I don't want to trade something broken. So.
Yeah.
So you found the button, vertebrae 4. Now press it and move away from the doll. What are you, a chiropractor? Hey, you know Kim Jong-il in North Korea must be a bad guy, because you usually don't get to lead up a country when you look that freaky. What's with the hair? He's like a Chia dictator. You know, the French might as well gas up the dinghy and go fishing with Fredo, because they are dead to me.
Wow. He's like
It's
France.
just classic jokes.
Yeah.
It's like
Is this?
The only way we were going to get the French to go into Iraq is to tell them we thought there were truffles in there.
Just
What a-
as
that's a good-
timely
they
as
like
it was
truffle-
when the
truffles.
toy was made. I
Right.
think,
It's
yeah.
like French people love truffles.
Right.
And so I could just see somebody really getting a kick out of this.
Yeah. Playing
Yeah.
with it. So how did you acquire
They were
this?
like, I just envision his assistant, like the toy people are like, we need 10 of his jokes.
Yeah.
Just make a list, just do it and get
Yeah.
it done. And then they did the truffle one.
Yeah.
I acquired this, an old friend of mine named Lance Bangs,
Yeah.
who's a guy who does a lot of the Jackass movies, and
Yeah.
he just sent this to me out of the blue to be funny. Just out of the blue, there was no card, there was no
Wow.
letter, just simply sent this, and
Yeah.
I've had it ever since. And I'm sorry, Lance, I don't know if he's a fan of Swap Shop, but I just felt like it's time to trade this for something worthwhile.
Fair enough.
We'd love to have him guest direct if he's ever available.
Yeah. Well, next time I talk to him, I'll
I'm just
bring
gonna
him
do a
in.
quick
We'll
handshake
swap
with
him
Dennis.
something for it.
As his hand.
Yeah,
Yep.
He's not very posable.
It's a deal.
Can we get one more soundbite from him real
Yeah,
quick?
definitely. Let's do.
Hey, Cho-Cho-san, enough with the deep shiatsu. Hit the button and back away.
Dennis, it's a good hit.
Just great stuff.
Yeah.
This
So,
toy,
Hours of
could be
entertainment.
yours.
this toy came shortly after his when he had all those gambling losses.
Right.
I think.
Yeah.
It was brought out to
He comes
recoup
as a,
some of that.
dressed in a suit to your party.
Or no, I'm
Yeah.
thinking
Family
of,
gathering.
Yeah, Norm.
And you can take the clothes off too. Like the clothes
Oh.
are removable. So if you have another suit at home, or if you want to put them like in baseball gear, you can just kind of take them apart.
Oh, he's got a nice
Yeah.
Very
body there.
kind.
Been working out at the corporate gym, the HBO gym.
Because it works. Anybody seen Gaddafi lately? Of course not. This guy's now the Yahoo Serious of the Mideast.
See, that's great. It's a
Oh, wow.
Yahoo
Yeah.
Serious
Right.
reference, which
Wow.
only people.
Even back then, there was like,
Yeah.
you might not have gotten that
Right.
reference, and
Yeah.
then now it's,
It's just a deep cut.
Yeah. What a great figure, a great toy. Give it to a family member to play with, or just have it for at home for hours of entertainment.
So I'm going to check the swap shop and see if there's anything I'd like to trade this for.
Okay.
But, it went so well last time with the pod. So
Yeah.
So if you'd like to swap for this, go ahead and send us an email at williams.swap@gmail.com. Attention, Dennis Miller, Dal. I could see this bringing this home when I go back home to visit family. Hey, Zach, you came alone again?
No.
Not seen anyone? No? I brought Dennis with me.
Or you can just be like,
Now I hear some in the pro-choice movement decrying our use of preemptive warfare against terrorism. Hey, but once you get your
Good.
head around it, don't think of it as warfare. Think of it as us choosing to abort terrorism.
oh,
How about that?
good, light-hearted.
yeah.
Or you can say, when they're like, Zach, are you going to bring your girlfriend on the trip? And you're like, yeah, she's in the car with me. She's right over here. She's just talking to her friends on the
A little bit higher.
on the.
She's on FaceTime. Yeah, she's her.
Yeah,
that's her
she's-
talking to her dad.
She's talking to her dad on the phone.
Yeah, he's really mad about something.
Yeah.
No, we're not doing anything, Mr. Ramirez. That's my girlfriend's real last name.
Ramirez.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, thanks. Should I?
no.
What do
you're-
I do next? Should I just
You're
stay
great.
here?
You
Yeah,
stay
you did
here.
a great job, Chris.
Great,
thank
you.
We have to wrap up the show.
Yeah, the
Unfortunately,
show
we're out of
is-
time. A fantastic week has gone by in the swap shop, and we've hit our time limit. We've hit our time cap. If we go over anymore, we'll be fined. So we thank you for tuning in and watching us as always. It's been a really great, fantastic time with you today.
And we invite you to have a great weekend without us. Text us pictures of what you're doing. Send Zach words of encouragement on the email. He's still growing into a fine young man,
Thank
but
you.
he still needs words of encouragement every
Thank
once
you.
in a while. And until Monday, we'll see you then.
Have a
And
great weekend.
until then,
It's a deal.
it's a deal.